Hello, friends. Welcome back to the mat. Today I'm coming to you from beautiful Flores, Indonesia. We'll begin today by bringing one hand to the chest and one hand to the belly, closing down the eyes and bringing your awareness to your breath, feeling the rise and fall with each inhale and exhale. During this practice today, we'll go on a journey through our stories, past, present, and future. The simple flows and repetitions will allow you to embark on a journey inward to your own story. Let's drop the arms by the sides, feet hips distance, and on your inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. And exhale, bringing the hands down through heart center. Let's warm up a few times. We'll inhale the fingertips up and exhale down through heart center. Doing this one more time. Inhale up and exhale down through heart center. Now release the arms alongside you. Step to the front of your mat to prepare for our half salutations. As we call to mind our past chapters, we inhale our fingertips up to the sky and exhale to fold forward. Inhale, flat back, look forward, and exhale to fold. On the inhale, rolling up to standing and reaching the fingertips up to the sky, and exhale, hand through heart center. And repeating this 2 more times, calling to mind the past chapters of your life story. What challenges and blessings have brought you to the place you are today? Call these to mind as you flow through the movements and look back at them with gratitude. The sun salutations begin to build as we move into our sun A's. Inhale, reaching the fingertips up overhead, and exhale, folding forward with a flat back. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, planting the palms, stepping back, plank position, and moving through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rising up to the toes. Exhale, bending the knees, look forward and stepping forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to fold, and inhale, rolling up to standing. Repeating this sequence 2 more times as we think about the present chapters of our lives. What are the decisions that brought you to this moment? During this flow, I invite you to look at your life today. What are you most proud of? Are you writing your story consciously or doing what's expected of you? Let the movements guide your body and guide you through these reflections. Allowing the repetition to steady you. and allowing your breath to guide the way forward. Finishing up your last cycle, inhaling up to standing and meeting at the front of the mat. One hand to the chest and one hand to the belly for a moment, just to reconnect, to come back to the breath. And now as we move into our sun bees, we can call to mind our future chapters. Step to the front of the mat and inhale into your chair pose, sinking down, engaging the core. Feeling the strength here. Feeling focused. And exhale as you fold over the legs. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to plank position. Move through your vinyasa. And exhale to down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, stepping forward. Inhale, warrior one. Pausing for a breath here. Exhale to release, planting the palms, stepping back, and moving through your vinyasa. Next, inhale, the right leg sweeps high, stepping forward in between the palms, and inhaling up to warrior one. And using our exhale to sink down. Exhale to release, stepping back, plank pose, moving through your vinyasa. Exhaling into down dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward, and step or hop to the front of the mat. And inhale brings you back up to chair. That's one cycle. We'll repeat 2 more times. As we think about the next chapters in our lives, what do you want your next chapters to look like? What do you want to create? As you let the breath carry your body through these movements, let it also guide your thoughts, your visions. Connecting into what it is that you truly want. As you move through this last sun bee, I invite you to make it your own. This is your story, on the mat and off. And it's up to you to give it your style, your essence. Let yourself flow. Let it feel good. And we'll come back up to the front of the mat. Make your way up there from wherever you are. And let's meet in chair pose, in this fierce, strong pose, remembering our strength, remembering our capability to do difficult, challenging things. Let's engage the belly, the source of our strength and our creativity. One more breath, inhale, and exhale, standing up straight. And let's again place one hand on the chest and one hand on the belly. Reconnecting to the breath after all of that movement and all of that reflection. Coming back to the most important thing of all, the breath. Now we'll move into some balance. Shaking out both legs. Releasing the upper body. And lifting the left leg, left knee up, and rotating the ankle in one direction and the other. Placing one hand on the hip, and the left hand can gently open the knee. You also have the option to grab the big toe with your first two fingers and extend that leg long. Taking this at whatever spot feels good for you today. Now we're going to bring that foot or knee back to the front. Release the toe. See if you can hold for just a breath. And release. Shaking both legs out. Shaking the whole body out. And then bringing the right knee up. Rotating the ankle in one direction and the other. And then using your right hand, you can guide that knee open. If you'd like, you can grab the toe with the first two fingers and extend the leg long. Now bringing that foot back to the front. Releasing the toe. See if you can hold it up with the strength of your leg muscles. Excellent. And release, shaking out the legs. Shaking out the whole body. And then stepping forward to the front of the mat for one last flow. Inhale, reaching the arms up overhead. Exhale, hand through heart center, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, plant the palms, move through your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale as you sweep the left leg high. And bend the knee and open the hip, rotating the ankle. Inhale, reach the left leg up to the sky. And exhale, crunch knee to nose. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, knee to nose. And stepping that foot forward. Inhale up to crescent pose, so our back heel is lifted. Sinking down into the front knee. And exhale, we're going to open up to warrior two, planting the back foot. Inhaling back, peaceful warrior. And then forearm to thigh, coming into extended side angle. And we'll go back and forth through these. Peaceful warrior. An extended side angle on the exhale. Doing this back and forth one more time. Feeling a nice stretch, side stretch here. Coming back up, warrior two for just a moment, then cartwheel the hands, planting the palms. Coming into three-leg plank if you choose, with your left leg lifted and moving through your vinyasa. Inhale, reaching the right leg up to the sky and opening the hip. Think about keeping the shoulders squared to the mat, and just your hip is opening. Think about pointing your knee up to the sky. Inhale, extend that right leg long. And exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend the leg long. Exhale, crunching knee to nose, planting that foot. And inhaling up to crescent pose, our high lunge. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. And inhale, open, warrior two. Front heel is aligned with the back arch. Arms alongside your ears. Then flip that right palm and side bend, coming into peaceful warrior, still bending into that front knee. Then right forearm to thigh, coming into extended side angle. And moving into that flow, inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Doing a few more on your own. Letting the breath move you. Pausing in extended side angle for a few breaths. Feeling a stretch from the foot that's planted out through the fingertips. Using your inhale to come back up to warrior two and cartwheel down to the mat. You can do a three-leg plank. Move through your vinyasa. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Now we'll try a little fun jump through. Inhale, lift the heels. Bend the knees, look forward. We'll try to jump through to sitting. Shift your feet through. No problem if you didn't get it. Move towards the middle of the mat. And we'll work our core a little bit. Come into boat pose. Lean back on your sacrum. Hold on behind the thighs. Bring the shins to parallel and then the arms long beside you. Breathing into the core. Now we'll inhale. Bring the hands to heart center. And extend to the right and tap the right toes and center. Exhale left and center. Inhale right and center. Exhale left and center. And continuing this twist and toe tap. Moving with the breath. Releasing back into boat. And hugging the knees into the chest. Now extending the legs long, coming into Dandasana. You can bring a gentle bend to the knees. Inhale the arms long, spine long, and exhale, keeping that long spine, folding over the legs until you feel a nice stretch in the backs of the legs. Breathing here. Letting the body start to come down now. Now that we're on the mat, we've done a lot of movement. Just a few more postures before we rest. We'll use our inhale to pull us back up to seated. And then slowly make your way down to your back with your knees bent. You can slowly roll down vertebra by vertebra to give yourself a little more of a core workout if you choose. And make sure that you can graze your heels with your fingertips. And then press into your feet and lift your hips up to the sky into bridge pose. You can clasp your hands underneath you, push your fists and your forearms into the mat, and use that as leverage to push your chest up to the sky. Breathing here, opening the chest, expanding. And then on your exhale, slowly roll down vertebra by vertebra, letting your tailbone be the last thing. You can let the knees fall side to side like windshield wipers to kind of reset the spine. And then if you choose, you can come into wheel with me or go to a second bridge pose. If you're coming into wheel, bring the hands towards you, pressing into the palms, coming on the crown of the head first, and then pushing up into your wheel pose. Exhale slowly, lowering down gently. Again, shifting the knees from side to side, rotating the wrists, hugging the knees into the chest, and letting the knees fall over to the left as you gaze over to the right side. Letting your body surrender. Letting the opposing weight of your legs and your arms bring a gentle twist to the spine. And hugging your knees back into the chest, letting your knees fall over to the right as you gaze over to the left. Releasing any tension that you have in your body, letting everything relax as you start to feel the effects of your practice. Hugging your knees back into center, hugging yourself into a little ball. Maybe you want to take a happy baby before you release back down into our final resting pose, Shavasana. Finding the space that's comfortable for you. letting your feet fall open, your hands fall open, letting everything just melt into the mat. The breath softens, the body receives. Feeling the effects of your practice. Begin to bring some gentle awareness back into your body. Moving the fingers and the toes, the wrists and the ankles. Hug the knees into the chest and roll over to one side, pausing in the fetal pose. And slowly make your way up to a seated position. Keeping the eyes closed, bring one hand to the chest and one hand to the belly, just like we began. And observe. Notice the subtle changes in your body, the subtle changes in your energy, and the subtle changes in your story. The stories you write in your mind of what you're capable of. And continue to write with gratitude. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope to see you back on the mat again.